So this is your Tiny Testkit. You may have received it as part of a classroom kit or in the mail as a single little test kit. When you open it up, you're going to see a thermometer in there, some test strips, a guide to walk you through the steps that I'm going to be doing right now, and some little note sheets that will help you record your information. So I'm going to take one of the sheets out to do my recording. So I start by writing down the date and time, the body of water, and the location name. And then it's really important when you're doing water quality sampling to note what the weather is now and the weather in the last 24 hours. For example, we had a big storm last night, so I'm going to mark down that we had a storm right now. So after you've noted the weather, we always encourage you to look around. What do you see? What do you smell? What kind of wildlife are there? And then you're going to get ready to do your test. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the air temperature. You can hang it in a tree or at least hold it at least 1 meter above the ground for about 5 minutes. Now it's very hot here today. It is 34 degrees according to my, my thermometer here. So pretty hot. I'm going to write that down. And that's part of the context of water testing. It's really important to know the context. And then the next thing we're going to do is water temperature. Now, if you're in a deeper water body than this, you're going to put this at least 10 centimeters below the surface. If you're in a shallow area like this, we're just going to dip it in as far as we can. It's important to leave your thermometer in the water for about 5 minutes so that it stabilizes. So I can now read my water temperature, and it's 26 degrees. So I'll write that down on my piece of paper. So now that I've completed that, I'm going to be doing my test strips. Most important thing with these is that you need to have dry hands. If you get water in here, you're going to ruin the rest of the strips. So with a dry hand, I'm going to take one strip out, and I'm going to close the container. And then I'm going to dip it in for 2 seconds, 1, 2, and then wait 20 seconds, and then finally compare it on the back of my comparison chart here. So in this case, my readings are chlorine of 0, pH of 7.2, alkalinity of 40, and hardness of 0. Now, we have a prompt here as well. What do you see? Other things of note? I just saw a frog jump into the stream right here, so I'm going to make a note of that. And then what we're going to do with this data is transfer it into your app. So get your phone out and download our app and record your data in there. And that way you can share your data with everybody. The most important thing for anyone testing the water is to do it consistently. So pick your spot and make sure you come back here at least once a month on our monthly testing days.